5 foolish maidens and 5 wise ones. Those that are foolish, why are they foolish? They are foolish because they fail to think about tomorrow. They fail to have foresight. Foresight is very important in life. Because if you just want to live your life in the present, then whatever might happen tomorrow might take you by surprise. There are people who want to just enjoy life, live life in the present, and they say, tomorrow is going to take care of itself. I don't know about the future. I'm not yet in the future. What I know is what I did yesterday. I know the past, but also the present, where I am and what I'm doing today and now. About tomorrow, atifika isova. Tefyo. What about tomorrow? Mailo tukalienshi yo fika isova. Nga mailo fika isova. So we let the future to take care of itself. But the future cannot take care of itself if we do not take care of it ourselves. You have to plan for the future. If you don't plan for the future will plan for you. And if the future plans for you, I don't think that plan might be very good for you. So live life, yes, in the present, but also think about what is going to happen tomorrow or what might happen tomorrow if you do not do certain things that you're supposed to do today. So we need to start moving from this understanding that tomorrow fika is over or tomorrow take care of itself. Tomorrow cannot sort out itself if you do not think about it today and plan for it today. And this is why these 5 maidens are called foolish. Because all they think about is today and now, this time. And when the Son of Man comes, they go to the wise and say, we do not have oil. Could you please give us some of yours? Because the oil that they carried was just for that night. They failed to think about those things they call eventualities. You know, there are those eventualities. What if the bridegroom does not come at a time that we expect him? What if that particular activity does not happen at that time that I expect it to happen? What am I going to do? So if you are wise, you begin to think in those lines. But these are foolish, and therefore they can't even think like that. All they think about is that very night. But then the bridegroom is delayed. And all the oil that they carried runs out. They don't have any more oil. And then the wise tell them, you see, we carried oil, but only enough for ourselves. Only enough to carry us through the night. If you want more oil, just go to the traders nearby and buy. As they go and come back, they find the doors closed, shut. And Jesus says, I do not know you. I've never seen you before. I don't even know where you are coming from. I don't even know what you are doing here. Please go away. You are disturbing us. You are disturbing me. That's what Jesus says to the foolish. But we just went to Pakantemba just to buy. I don't know what you're talking about. Go away. So their foolishness makes them to miss the opportunity of dining and wining with the bridegroom. Their foolishness makes them to be out there in the cold all by themselves, in misery. When you are not wise, you are not different from these 5 foolish maidens. We said earlier that wisdom in life is important because it helps you to plan for the future. What if, yes, the bridegroom is expected to come at 22 hours, but what if the bridegroom has a breakdown on the way, for instance, and this bridegroom is delayed? Instead of coming at 22, he comes at 04. And the oil that you carried was only going to take you up to 22 hours when the bridegroom would come. But then it doesn't come at that time. So what if it's delayed for 2, 3, 4 hours? What is going to happen? Because you are foolish. You have a lot of people who are foolish in this world. It's not nice to be called foolish. But I mean, if you are foolish, you are foolish. Hey, if you are foolish, we have to tell you are foolish. You have to be wise. Please, wake up. Don't let things slide just without. Plan. Planning is important. Plan. What if this happens, and then plan so that if the bridegroom doesn't come at 22, he comes at 04, at 05. You know, you are sorted because you planned. You planned. It's like mwateka po bwali. Na mwishwati mkote fyo wungaka pamela kalifi. Wala mwateka po ame nshishomeka. Yo fyala is over pakuna. Fyala is over. No. You are not planning. Because you have atame nshikuringa nyenshi. No wunga. Mwateka po mpoto imbokuli ilifi. Ame nshiala vila. Na mwishataka wunga kanono kalifiefi. Yo fyala is over. Fyala is over. Leni na yenu wali tumwane nomba. And then when you realize walita ule pangika, wala mwala konkonsha, bana chite, could you please give us just a portion of meal? Wali waka no kukosa. You are fool? You are foolish. You failed to plan. Tamwa kwa tamano. You failed to plan. Now we try to walita wakose, ero watampo kunaya. And your neighbor is going to tell you, kwena, yes, I have meal, but it is just enough for myself and my family. It is just enough for myself and my family. Then you go back home. Because you are fool, you are foolish. You didn't plan. This is what these five maidens do. They failed to plan for the future. They failed to plan for an eventuality. Mwalaja number porridge, because you failed to plan. You are foolish. It's not nice to be foolish. So if there is anybody that is foolish out there, please try to be wise. None of us in the studio is foolish, thank God. We are, I think we are wise. We try to plan for the future, plan for tomorrow, plan for the day after. The Son of Man is coming at a time when we do not expect. We know that there is a second coming of Jesus. And since we know that there is a second coming of Jesus, it means that we have to plan for his coming. We have to begin to put pieces in order, the pieces of our life in order, so that when he comes, at a time when we do not expect, he will find us sorted, in order, things in place. But then some of us want to enjoy our life. No, we live once. We live once. Can't she let us live once? Life is short. Let us enjoy it and whatever. Make merry and all that. Yeah, fine. Life is short. We live once. Fine. But are you planning for the second coming of Jesus? Okay, what happens if Jesus finds you mfi bala? He comes and he finds you now shalange tepenge fuleshana. It means you are fool. You are foolish. So prepare for the coming of Jesus, because you do not know when he is coming. When we are preparing for exams, we do read, we study, whatever. Some of us are so foolish that even when we know when we are going to write the exams, we still don't prepare. You know that my exam is on the 20th of November. But you find somebody is just playing around. Just a few days or a few hours before they do that exam, that's when they begin now to read all the books, patterning the car on market day. It doesn't work. It means you are fool, you are foolish. Some of you out there are grade 12s, grade 9s, grade 7s. Very soon, you shall be writing your exams. And you think we are in August or September and exams are very far. No, they're not far. They're just around the corner. So if you are wise, you start preparing today and now. Otherwise, the exam is going to come and you'll be like, oh, okay, so now what to do? Because you are fool, you are foolish. Echo abantu batampiro mbama leakage, batampono kula kopa during the exam, ainga na paper la mo exam, because that person is foolish. Plan for the future. Otherwise, the future is going to plan for you. Amen.